Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Transformers Reviews. Well, guys, today we are taking a look at this guy's replacement, none other than Studio Series Rumble.
Rumble, activate pile drivers, Operation Destruction.
Now, one of the questions that people had about this new core class Rumble was if he actually fit within Soundwave's chest. And you can see right here that he perfectly does. If he'll actually open his door, see, it comes down super easy. Now with his cassette mode, there's not a whole lot to go over. You can definitely see that that's the back of his head, but comparing to how his previous self just had it bold as brass, especially with the writing on there, I think that this one is definitely an improvement. Now on this flip side, it's just obviously more of the robot mode chest, but it's not meant to be seen from that side when you want it to simply be a cassette, so there you have it. Here is our boy finally in robot mode, and he is outstanding, especially when you make in comparison to his predecessor, which definitely a far cry from this one to this one. Now, one of the things that I'm digging is the fact that he comes with the appropriate back accoutrement. And the thing that is really funny about this is that he can't hold it in his hands, and there you go, now he's got his rifles and everything else. So it's something that it's a necessary thing, and it works, I pretty much feel. Now, one thing that we do need to address is that this guy right here is not derived from this guy as far as physical parts and sculpting go. But it is kind of nice to have guys that are way more advanced, I feel, than the previous version of Rumble that we were just looking at.
Now, shake things up a little.
And here is our boy in his full pile driver glory. And I gotta say that for the Studio Series, this is probably the one thing about Rumble that everybody looks forward to doing is attaching the pile drivers. Now, while it is a little bit sad that you cannot extend or retract the pile drivers themselves, again, it is a core class, so I don't know what we're expecting here. And one thing you'll note is something that is on both pile drivers is a 5mm combat port. So I don't know exactly what you could put in there. I mean, unless you wanted these to look like rocket-powered pile drivers. Hey guys, future MJ Lee here. One thing that I failed to maybe consider was the fact that, again, that Legacy and Studio Series are still playing the game that we loved from Siege with the combat ports and really just allowing you to use it whatever way you want to. I was like, that is actually kind of cool that Soundwave can actually use these things in combat if he chose to do so. So that's one of those things that I am really digging. If you wanted to actually go ahead and recreate that sequence where Rumble and Hound have their little underwater battle at Sherman Dam, and then later on the rematch wherever the Decepticons are trying to blast off from Earth, you can now effectively do that. So in conclusion, guys, I think we can all agree that Rumble makes an excellent addition to the whole Soundwave family. And the thing that he does signify, like I mentioned in the Shattered Glass Soundwave review, is that he could be a precursor for some of the other cassettes. But anyway, guys, that was the review of the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Rumble from Transformers the '86 movie. And I hope you guys enjoyed our look that we took at the small guy. And until next time, guys, we'll see you in another review.
First we cracked the shell, then we cracked the nuts.